Hey guys, James here from Ready Player One, doing a bit of Motorsport Manager, going to be bringing you the Predator Challenge. What is the Predator Challenge, you may say? Well, the idea is to take the lowest rated team of the whole game, Predator Racing Group, and take them all the way through to the championship. And so, we'll get straight into it. We're turning off tutorials. I've played the game before, so I've got a general idea what's going on. Keep the medium session length. We'll stick with US dollars and standard date format. Create our manager. This will be us throughout the game. So I'll just throw in random time, random date. Not really a big issue. Let's keep him young, so we've got a lot of life left. Of course, we're going to be Australian. Let's see, our backstory. X-Driver, I've used that before. I found that quite helpful. The driver stats will increase a lot easier, and we get a lot more feedback in between our race practices, which does help us get more race trim. X-Engineer, yep, part designs are always a day quicker. That can be helpful, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be what we need using Predator. Financial, yeah, save 5% off every payment. That could really benefit us in the long run. Or politics, yeah. Honestly, I don't see myself going too much into the politics. I don't really care. I'll probably abstain from things that don't really affect me, and then throw that voting power into something else. So I'm going to go financial. Let's see who we got. Oh, hello, you handsome devil. I don't date 16-year-olds. Be a glass. There, that'll do, whatever. Should be fine. Alright, name. There we go. Moving on. Starting in the bottom series, working our way up through the European, into the Asia Pacific, and finally into the World Motorsport Championship. No time like the present. Cool, so here's our car. Taking Predator, obviously. Probably going to play the mid game. I don't want to take it too slow. But essentially we're going to try and save as much as we can through the first season. We don't expect to win much at all, to be honest. So I'm going to try and save a heap through the first season. I want to build the team up a bit before we start the second. So I'm not going to focus too heavily on trying to win in the opening season. It's just not going to happen. But here we go. Here's the team. Job security, we're pretty good. Basically dead last in the whole grid out of everything. This is us. Seymour, yep. Haven't done anything yet. Our player stats will increase over time. Not really sure what they affect though, to be honest. If you do know that, let me know. Our mailbox keeps us up to date, bits and pieces. We'll probably skim through a lot of it. Heard you're super rich. Yeah, I wish. Design factory. Scouting. Alright, so first season. our goals for the Constructors' Championship, there is 10 teams. If we aim for dead last, we're going to get 15.4 million. 13.8 million, 1.54 over each race. Or we can go for 8th place, take 16, so we get an extra 3. But we have to obviously perform. Being a first season, we need to build up. We're going to be terrible. I'm going to go 10th. Nice and easy. We can't lose. He'll be happy because he knows we're going to be last. The car. Here it is. 1 star all around. Obviously our front and rear wings are spec, so we don't have to worry about that, which just leaves us with suspension, brakes, gearbox and engine. Reliability is going to be a huge issue, so I think we'll start with brakes because they are the most likely to fail on us. How about we design a new part? We'll go straight in. We're going to build a new gearbox. We've got original parts. As you may or may not notice on that last screen, they're going to be awful. By building some good parts, or average I should say, that'll improve the car a bit. And we may build 1 or 2 good parts before the end of the season to carry over onto our car for the following season. But for now, straight into the gearbox. Yep, alright, so build, splash out on that straight away. And we'll put the brakes on. I'll put the lowest one on for now. I might even, I might even swap them around. Chief impact, 0.2 and 0.2. I lose 0.1, but I gain 0.2, so I might do that. As for performance, I'm not going to touch anything there for a moment. Moving along, our HQ. We have a nice looking farm out here in the middle of nowhere, and buildings are quite expensive. Main point, design center, factory, 8 million an upgrade. They're the 2 things we should be aiming for pretty soon. My goal for the first season is to upgrade that factory, and we'll notice some big differences if we do. The team, here they are. Our 2 main drivers and our backup. Our lead designer who designs and builds all our parts. And our race mechanics who do all of our performance and reliability improvements, as well as handle our pit stops. And our marketability. The higher this is, the better sponsors we'll get, the more money we'll get. We want to improve this as much as possible. Scouting. Scouting is free, so I recommend scouting anyone you can get your hands on. Who we got? Scotty, Sarah. Ooh. 16. Oh, that's not bad. Sarah. It's pretty consistent. Alright, so we'll put them on. Scout them out. Designers, I'm pretty happy with who we got at the start. However, I might try and find us a new race mechanic. Better we can get, the better. We got Gary, Danny. He's alright. So I'm probably not going to get anyone straight away. Oh, damn. But it's nice to know for the end of the first season when I can dump somebody, who I can go. Moving along, our finances. I'm probably going to leave for the budget next year's car on medium. I could push that to high and buy the best of the best for next season's car. Tempting, but as I said, we're saving for that upgrade, so keep it on medium for the first season. Sponsor offer. 2 types of sponsors. Race bonus sponsors, which offer a race bonus, so in our case 16th or above, they'll pay us out $200,000. If we make 16th, we get it. If we don't, we lose it. So you can take up to 3 of them. You can choose 1 at a time. And the others, fixed payment. They will give us fixed payment either upfront or per race. As you can see, this one here, $200,000 upfront, $200,000 a race for 10 races. You want to basically keep these filled at all times, but don't skimp. You can throw away a really good one by assigning a cheap one early. So, I think I want to be a better one. I'm probably not going to use it anyway, because I don't know if we can make nights, so I'll stick with my 16th or above, so I'll take the upfront payment, which puts us back in the green. Alright, moving on. Back to the mail. Yep. Someone's retiring. Fans' reaction to Butt's appointment. Alright, here we go. At some points, your drivers can gain traits. Some of them good, some of them bad. They are mostly temporary. In this case, for the next 20 weeks, his markability is going to increase by 10. So, that's good news for us. And we got an interview. We'll take that. The answers you give to these interviews can severely affect, positively or negatively, morale. So, let's find out. Expecting to pick up many points this season. Yeah, I'm quite confident. Yep, make the drivers happy. Top driver, do you agree with that? I think we'll take a good answer here and say I'm lucky to inherit 2 great drivers. Again, they're pretty happy. Hoping to surprise you. No one will do anything good. Yep, and he's happy with me. So, that was a good interview. We got all positives out of that. Moving on. What do we got? The upcoming race. First race of the season. 30 laps. Chance of rain. Interesting. Charlotte wants a telemetry center. Oh look, I'm not made of money. But the gearbox is ready. Splendid. Let's fit parts straight away. Here it is here. 28. We will split that to Santa Ana. I think she will be my better driver over the Williams. So I'm going to try and prefer her. They are equal status drivers, but I'm going to try and give her better where I can. Improving. Take that off now, and I might throw that gearbox onto reliability. Get those brakes a little bit. No, I won't. I'm going to upgrade the brakes next race, so I don't want to waste the reliability on them now. What do we got? 50. I won't use that anymore. Alright, well, let's get the gearbox on then. What else we got? Sponsor offers. So you got 6 races at 150,000 or 8 races for an upfront fee. Doesn't take a genius in maths to know that 6 watts of 150 are going to be higher than just one dump of that. So 9 races at 350 per race, I'll take it. $100,000 up front for second operator. I think I'll leave that out. Leave that off for now. See how we go. Saying that, we should probably start designing our next part, which I'm going to make brakes. Yeah, 25 the max. Yeah. Or just go straight up to 20. I think we'll do that. Yep, I'm happy with that. Start building. Back into the red. Not to worry, we can go all the way down to 5 million in debt without any real consequences, so don't be afraid. Spend the money. Yep. Nothing new there. He's worried because we're in debt. All good, my friend. Got another sponsor offer. Nothing up front. Nah, no thanks. Alright, here it is, the big day. What do we got? Reliability is chugging along nicely. Yep, we'll save that there. And let's go for the first race. 16th or above, we're not expecting a miracle. I'll try and just take the easy money. Drivers aren't angry at me. That's good. I expect tyre wear to be a huge issue this season. 1-star tyre wear. I'm going to go straight through. I'm going to be really struggling to save tyres. So here we go. We want higher feedback where possible. So put our backup driver in because Evans doesn't have any feedback. Yeah, I might just leave that all centered for now and see where that gets me. So we'll take the practice run, send them both straight out on a default. Immediately they bring them back in on the opening outlap. So we can get our sweet data. We don't need to do any hot laps or anything for that. The outlap will cover what we need. So we're not, alright, not too far off at all. She's right in the zone for 2 of them already, 93%. Alright, so the question is, do we go over or under? Well, let's go under, send her out for 1 lap. Alright. Let's put her over for 1 lap. Yeah, let's do that. See what happens. Worst comes to worst, we can always go back to that same setup we just had and work back the other way. But same again, we'll bring them in on the outlap. The goal is to try and get as close to 99% as we can. I'm not sure if there actually is a 100%. I've had 99% a couple of times, but never seen 100. Interesting, that's still at good. But it's in the right direction. So we might do that. Send her out. Okay, hers is okay, so we definitely need to go down. 88, yeah. Smash that down. Speed balance head back up. So I'm happy that that's pretty close. So now we're going to go. Now that I'm pretty happy, that car there should be set up pretty close to 96 or higher. Santa Ana's car should be 95-ish. I could fiddle around and get that up to 98, 99, but I might just use the time to build up my race trim, which will give me a performance boost of 5% every level. So here we go. Hot laps. She's not going to pull out a good lap there, Santa Ana. She was held up for a bit of it. Oh, there you go, up in the 15th, rightio. Don't listen to me. Race trim level 1, that's a 5% bonus for us. So she's climbing up, but why isn't she? Interesting. She is only a 3/4 star driver, but she should still be able to gain at least one place, I'd think. I'm happy with Santa Ana now. 14th. We are the worst car, worst drivers, worst team in the entire series. So as long as we're not last, I'd call that a win. Hey, she got past someone. Last lap now. We're not going to make level 2, but an extra 5% is definitely not going to hurt us. And that's the end of the session. Not too bad. Let's see what the race has in store for us. Wet weather could make or break our race. Especially in the first 1 to 2 races, reliability is a massive issue for all of the teams. So it's not uncommon to see 4 or 5 people drop out of a race at the beginning of the season. So let's add our knowledge. I'll do the extra 5%. And same again. So 10% boost all up, as long as I'm on soft tyres. Yep, happy with that, I guess. Although we are going to change tyres, we will wear through them like no tomorrow. 30 laps. Yeah, we'll keep the 12 laps because we're going to push a little harder off the start, which might burn some more fuel. So we're going to attack and overtake right off the start. Williams is going to start in first place. Can he hold it? Remember, he is the worst driver. He's held it into the first corner. Oh, that's alright. Oh, he got it back. Oh, he's back in the first. Holy dooly. Evans. My man. Although, I didn't pay attention. See? Always pay attention to the rain. I've started on softs and it's raining. Not too late now. We're not going to come in for inches. Now, because the reliability is low, we're going to run a little bit lower on the engine mode to save reliability. And we're going to try and save the tyres a little bit. She just locked up big time. We might be able to get away with this still. I know we're supposed to be on ints, but it's only a damp track. We might be lucky still. And obviously he's flying backwards through the ranks. But oh, look at that, it's going to dry out about lap 9 or 10. I like that idea. Damn, it is flying past him. My bad. I'm not the right manager for this job, am I? Well, lesson learned. Always pay attention to the weather forecast. My car's holding together. His car's holding together pretty nicely too. All things considered. Zoom back out here. It's the wettest it's been yet, so we're going to be at our slowest. I know. She might come in this lap. Way too early though. I don't think I have much choice. The tyres are shredded. I'm going to go softs again. We're going to have to put some more fuel in than we wanted. Gearbox is dropping fast. And we'll bring Evans in next lap. Do the same. They didn't change their tyres. No. 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 Did I not press that button? Oh, you're kidding me. So now I've got to do another pit stop. Oh, I'm not impressed with that at all. He's got enough lead on her. He can pit. Press that button a few times just to make sure. Well, definitely couldn't have got to a worse start this season. Went out onto a wet track with slicks. Pit crew didn't put tyres on. In the first pit stops I've had to pit twice in 2 laps. Don't know what that was there. Yeah, not impressed. Definitely the worst start to the season we could have had. You don't need ends, mate. Relax. I'm not happy with that at all. Really annoyed me actually. So any chance that Santa Ana had of clawing herself above that line died with that second pit stop. I mean, if she's, 20 odd seconds behind Evans, then there's a problem. Because Evans is always at the back. Oh, it's going to rain again too. Look at that. Well, push your tyres a little harder then. Yeah, it's going to properly rain by the looks of that. He's going to go. It'll be smart and put ints back on. Or go the 2 laps on softs. No, he's going to go softs. That was a bit of a foolish mistake, so maybe it's going to rain another lap. So Santa Ana's down to about 8 seconds, 7 seconds from Evans. Definitely pushing harder. Going to start raining in this one, so I'm going to put her in first. No, I won't. I'll let her run another lap. I'll bring her in at the end of this lap, and I'll give her intermediates. Yeah. We'll punch her up some more fuel. 9 laps where I should do it. Gearbox is still coming down quick. Mate, you, young Evan, will have to do next lap. These are too close to each other to pit us both in the same lap. You'll hold her up. So now you can come in for intermediates. I'll dump you up 9 laps. Oh, your brakes are spongy. Well, they didn't make any mistakes, so they got her out good. Mind you, we're a long, long way back. I don't think she's gonna get very far. No, I'm gonna keep pushing. We're gonna have to make another stop anyway. Maybe not. We might be able to win it out. Win it out as a free stop. So we're a lap behind still. Possibly 2 laps from the leaders. At this stage I just don't know. Evans can hold 16th, at least we'll get that 200 grand bonus. The only competition he has is Santa Ana, who should hopefully hold up anyone behind. Not that they're anywhere within range, so we should be alright as long as they finish the race. His car is falling apart. Her car is much better. So yeah, we're just going to take it easy on the car. Try and limp it home, I guess. 26%, 28%. Everyone's flying past us. How the hell do we overtake someone? What the hell? That's not supposed to happen. Got 6 laps worth of fuel between them, about 8 laps to go, so might just have to shred up some attack, shoot through them tyres, try and claw some space. They're going to have to pit regardless. I think the tyres will last, but the fuel won't. Less than ideal. Cool them down a bit, they're getting a bit hot. Can't believe we're still a lap behind everyone. Like, yeah, 14th and 13th are there, but they're a lap ahead of us. Even if we do pass them, we're a lap behind. It's ridiculous. Ooh, someone retired. Oh, we're going to gain a spot just from that. Yay! Ooh, damn, my gearbox is going. I honestly think we're going to be just short. I should have put that extra buck of fuel in there and we might have made it. I say might have. I'm going to have to pit. We need fuel. And he needs a gearbox, alright. We'll take 3 laps of fuel, we're a lap behind. What do I? 17 seconds. No, I don't think we will. We'll risk it. So as long as our car survives, we might just make that. Evans. Might just get a splash of fuel. I suppose I'll give you new tyres, why not? I'm a nice guy. I am a generous god. You can't go any worse, so yeah, whatever. Yeah, full attack mode, anyway. Shred your tyres. Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have made it, but she might have been able to make it to the end. I think she had another half a litre of fuel on top of what he had. Oh, she got out in front of him. So they're on their final lap. Which means we're on our final lap. As of now. 15th, 16th. Considering how poorly I've managed this race, to stay above the sponsor line is something itself. I mean, I know there's only 2 spots below that line, but hey, that's 2 spots we could have been in with all my mistakes. So I'll take 15th and 16th. As Evan says, it was a complete disaster. And we will never speak of that again. Any questions? Well done, Coaching. He has it in his name. Champ. So yep, leaderboards will show where we're at. Dead last. Luckily we told the chairman that's where we're going, so he won't be disappointed. somehow the drivers have gained morale. Their skills have improved nicely. Chairman's happy. Okay. And we got money. Can't argue with that. And our brakes are good. So, yep. It's going to take us 38 hours to fix the car. I guess we'll do an interview. She claims the brakes are holding us back. Well, I think she needs to button it. Yeah, I can afford to lose 5% morale. We should get that back next match. And our brakes are finished. So, she can have new brakes. Look how bad they are. Car is completed, so we'll head back over. Clear that all out. We'll work on working on that. And that in the meantime. And performance, reliability, sorry. We definitely need that improved. And yeah, probably the new one as well. Definitely need them done. And we'll start our next part, which, as crucial for the next race, is suspension. We'll do suspension next. I think we'll just go pure performance straight up. Our two best parts for the season will become stock standard on the car for next season, so if we can kind of push everything up, it'll be more beneficial in theory come the end of it. Alright, so car's repaired. We're working on improvements on our new parts. New suspension on the way. We haven't completely failed despite my poor managerial skills. I think we'll call that one a night. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one. Peace.